safe. Hi, welcome to Crittenton. I'm Catherine. Will you come with me, please? We're going to go this way.
Children who come to our acute hospital are typically in danger of hurting themselves or others.
We're going to go around the corner and up the stairs on your left, please.
If the illness gets to the point where someone is a danger to themselves or others and other things have not worked, then that's where we come in. We are kind of the specialists for the more critically ill child.
At the top of the stairs, we're going to go right, and we'll end up at a place where you and I can have a chance to talk in private.
What we're seeing more of is kids who are really much more aggressive.
An adolescent who maybe has a recent trauma and is feeling as if she has no reason to live and may or may not have a plan for how she would end her life.
We're going to follow the carpeting.
They put holes in walls, they knock doors down, they refuse to go to school, they may be out using alcohol and drugs. They seem to be beyond parental control.
And we're going to head to the next step.
On an average day, the intake department will take somewhere between 200 and 250 phone calls.
We'll see more 4-year-olds, 4- and 5-year-olds, which we just hardly ever saw.
We almost always have a waiting list for our residential program, and we currently have one. Our beds are full and will be full for at least another 30 to 60 days. Last evening, we turned away a total of 6 youth who met the criteria for hospital, but we could not provide service because we didn't have enough capacity or bed space to provide care.
When we get to the desk, we'll head to the right.
I don't know the numbers, but it's like, whoa, you know, these kids are really, have really been hurt, and they're very sick.
Hi, come on in. Welcome to Unit 10. This is the unit that we have for our patients that are 12 and under, between 12 and 4, come here, and we have our walls painted, try to make it as comfortable as possible. If I could, I'll show you one of the rooms. Most of the rooms here are single beds, have a closet, desk. They can decorate their walls with some art. If they do coloring or drawing, we let them decorate they may put up pictures of families. But this is Unit 10 for Crittenton.
Well, I was thinking, when you were here before, we talked about coping skills.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of them?
Pushing on a wall, take deep breaths, go to my room,
Okay.
go somewhere where there's nobody else.
Okay.
Well, I've had a few blow-ups at school before.
Okay.
Because everybody was picking on me, making fun of me, so the kid smacked my hand for trying to throw out the water, and then I told him to touch me again, and he does, so I kick him. And I left a bruise on his leg.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Well,
I got in trouble from the teacher.
Our son, Jacob, first came to Crittenton when he was 7 years old. He was not able to attend school every day. He was being called. We were called to come get him. He was out of control. He was very unpredictable. You never knew what was going to happen next. He could be wanting to hunt a salamander. You couldn't find one with him. Next thing you know, he was running off, mad, angry. He was a danger to himself and to others. So we made the drive down here.
We live approximately 135 miles north of here. That gives you a lot of time to think about the situation and what is going on. It's a long drive.
I had no idea what to expect.
What did you think it was going to be like?
A dungeon. Dark, gloomy. I mean, pretty much what you see on TV for the mental institutions.
Yeah, it's an illness that you can't see or diagnose like cancer. So it's hard to find what it is. And then if you do find it and talk about it, nobody understands what it is. A lot of people think that it's maybe an excuse for odd behavior.
you got it. And so that teaches us to do it nice and...
slowly.
Yes, sir. Let me see if you remember the nice deep breaths.
Well, they told us that he would be back in, I believe, 3 to 5 days, and they would have him diagnosed or let us know if it was a parenting problem.
That's perfect. Go ahead.
And that was kind of spooky. And we come back 3 to 5 days later, and they said Jacob is the real deal, and he needs to spend more time here.
you know, they're not bad parents, they're good parents. And lots of times you can parent and be the best parent in the world, but bad things still happen with your children. And you have no control over that. And so the goal is to manage it. If your child had a heart attack, you wouldn't be debating with the physician whether or not they needed a medicine. Or if they had a life-threatening illness like cancer, you wouldn't be debating over the chemotherapy. And so we try to help them understand that the mental illnesses are really life-threatening.
Life is so much less stressful. It's easier on the family, it's easier on school. After you just figure out what the problem is, a lot less stress.
If the illness is not treated, they lose their youth, they lose their education, they lose peer relationships, they lose self-esteem, and then the rest of their life is affected by that. And of course, if you enter your teen years or your adult years with all that loss, and you're way behind your peers, then we'll have a much higher rate of people being unable to support themselves in life, or suicide or homicide. You know, if you go to the jails, those are a lot of people who never got the right mental health treatment, is how we see it.